Although the rescue mission is primarily over, the recovery phase is only beginning now as workers struggle to identify, to track the thousands of people who were killed in the quake. And Anderson Cooper is joining us with that part of the story from Port-au-Prince. And Anderson, there's more than 4,000 missing Americans, and I know you spent part of the day at the Hotel Montana. Tell us what you found there.
Yeah, the estimate is 4,500 to 5,000 Americans are missing right now in Haiti. We went up to the Hotel Montana because that's really the site of the largest number of American fatalities, or at least known Americans who are still being searched for. I believe the 50 to 60 people who are still, they believe, in the rubble. They believe there may be as many as 17 Americans still in the rubble. It's difficult to convey what that scene is like up there. The searchers are taking it very carefully, very respectfully. It is really hallowed ground to them. They have brought in heavy equipment, some bulldozers, to move some of the large pieces of debris. The search and rescue teams, which are much more sort of pinpoint rescuers, they've now transitioned over to the Army Corps of Engineers and the Defense Department because there is just so much. I mean, it was a big hotel. It is just completely destroyed, and there's no sides to it. It's on a mountaintop, so it's an extremely difficult situation for the workers who are there. They're hoping to recover as many people as possible, and that's in stark contrast to the scene elsewhere in Port-au-Prince, where many Americans, frankly, are simply just going to more than likely just disappear, crushed under rubble, and their bodies will most likely never be found or just discarded.
And Anderson, I know that you found one particular case that really illustrates what a huge challenge identifying the victims is. And tell us a little bit about that.
Well, 13 days ago, when we arrived here, the day after the earthquake, we had people showing us a passport of an American citizen, a woman who they said was dead in the rubble. They pointed out the building. We, of course, told the State Department about that information in the days after the earthquake, expecting that they would try to bring her remains out. In fact, the State Department then told us days later that she had actually been buried in a coffin in a cemetery. That turned out not to be true at all. We just went out to the site with her husband today, who said he found her body in the rubble, pulled her body out, and when he went to go get a coffin, people came, took money off her body, and then her body was taken in a bulldozer by a Haitian government vehicle, dumped into a dump truck, and taken out to mass graves. We asked the State Department today at the U.S. Embassy here why we were given that misinformation. They said, you know, that it was very confusing in those early days. They now have a system in place. They're trying to track and repatriate as many remains as possible. But I went out to the mass graves today, and I mean, it is just shocking what the Haitian government has done out there. There are still just bodies dumped out on the ground. They could be American, they could be French, they could be any nationality. The majority of them are Haitian, and the Haitian government has just dumped them there. They're not even burying them. They've just not even gone to the effort of burying their own people. They're simply dumped in the ground. It's completely horrific and unconscionable.
Heartbreaking. Anderson Cooper for us tonight. Anderson, as always, thank you very much. In the meantime, rescue and relief team